Hello guys, it's DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Memento, Fiendsmith versus Lunalight, and this is going to be a post-DUAD IronMan, and the winning team will win $100, the losing team will lose $100. This is also a 2v2, and make sure to check out the Coliseum Discord link down below if you want to play for money yourself. And we have Sleepy, Seahorse, Gatic, Engraver, Ash. They have Black Sheep, Tiger, Called by Yellow Martin, Kaleido Chick. So we're going to see Lunalight go first against Justin, Ash Blossom, and they have Called by. So they're going to go Black Sheep discard to go ahead and try to search Poly. They said which effect? Oh, thinking. So that mean, is this a bluff? Okay. They're going to go ahead, search out Poly, and then normal summon out Kaleido Chick effect. Go ahead, dump the Gold Leo, and then activate Tiger effect to summon back out the Black Sheep from the graveyard, because if we Poly fuse away with it, we get to go ahead and add back. We're going to go ahead and use the Kaleido Chick plus the Black Sheep to bring out the Perfume, new Chain Link, Perfume 1, Black Sheep 2, Kaleido 3. So add back Poly, add back Kaleido Chick, and then go ahead and search out Perfume from the deck to the hand. And then we have Perfume to summon back out the Gold Leo. And then we have Gold Leo effect to go ahead, search and discard. Now they're thinking on this effect, they're going to go ahead and Ash it, which they're trying to think here, like, do I have to Called by this, or can I just, like, play through this and hold the Called by? Which, realistically, they should be able to play through this, right? Like, they have so much here. They have Perfume that can bounce Lunalight Tiger, special summon out, like, Kaleido Chick from hand. They have Perfume. They're just going to go Perfume, discard. Well, I guess we could just go ahead and summon out Yellow Martin from hand, and then Tiger summon back out Kaleido Chick. Go ahead, search out Lunalight Wolf, and then Gold Leo effect, add back Kaleido Chick. Okay. Activate the Dancer, bounce back the Tiger, summon out Kaleido Chick, activate Tiger, activate Wolf, and then Tiger, summon back out Black Sheep, and then want to go activate Poly. They're going to go Kaleido Chick, go ahead, dump. They said, wait, you did Poly, didn't you? No, it lagged out, I tried typing but had to refresh. They said, I don't know, bro, it showed you activated, then put it back. Seems like you forgot to put Dancer in Grave. What are you talking about when I added with Chick? Oh, okay, so when they activate Poly, returned it to hand. Oh my gosh, and then they, like, went offline and came back, but, like, okay, that looks pretty dumb to me, I'm not gonna lie, because you can kind of tell they activated Poly, they returned it to hand, and then they instantly just refreshed and went like, oh, I was lagging. But in the Coliseum, if you do a take back under 3 seconds and your opponent didn't do anything yet, then you're allowed to take it back as long as you say, like, misclick, like, didn't mean to do that. You just have, like, a very small time frame to do it, which they could have done here. And instead of trying to, like, leave the game, they could have just, like, actually followed the rules and, you know, like, gotten away with taking the Poly back. I mean, simple as that. They could have gotten away with taking the Poly back, and they decided not to. They said right, but then you activated Poly, then you put it back, then you left, came back, and now using Kaleido effect to dump. Server was laggy, had to refresh, right? But you Poly first, so resolve Poly, please. Crazy. They said okay, no problem. Okay, so go ahead, use Black Sheep plus Yellow Martin, bring out Perfume Dancer. Yeah, this is definitely not how they wanted to do it, but I guess it's fine. Activate the effects, go ahead, search out Masquerade, and then add back. Grab back the Yellow Martin, and if you read this, it's not once per turn to go ahead and, like, add back if it's polyed off or anything. None of Black Sheep's effects are once per turn. Now they're going to go Kaleido Chick to go ahead, dump the Leo Dancer, so that way we have Liger set up at some point, overlay into Gallant, and then Gallant effect attach goes Surge, go ahead, search out Nib. I feel like I really haven't seen players really do that in this deck very much. Normally they're trying to go for, like, Babuska or, like, a Tiger King. I guess we don't really need a Tiger King. We have everything in rotation. So we're going to go ahead and, Pendulum, summon out Yellow Martin, Cross Sheep, summon back out Kaleido Chick, and then Kaleido Chick effect, go ahead, dump the Gold Leo. That's fine. We have Lunalight Wolf at some point. We're going to go Dugaris, and then Dugaris effect to go ahead and draw plus Foolish Burial Goods, discard Foolish Burial Goods, and then make a SP. Okay, activate Yellow Martin, bounce back the Lunalight Tiger, special summon out, activate Tiger, summon out Kaleido Chick, and then we have Kaleido Chick effect to go dump. Really just trying to set up here, because we can set up double Liger, right? Because we have Lunalight Wolf to go fuse, and then we have Masquerade. where if you fusion summon, you get to add Poly back, and then we can use Poly, you know, by banishing from grave. So now we're going to go Kaleido Chick effect, go ahead, dump Black Sheep, overlay into Babushka. Okay, so they do play multiple Black Sheep. Activate Masquerade, and then little misclick there. They said, I'll put it in grave since it has to stay there. Okay. Yeah, they're just salty, obviously. Okay, go ahead, bring out Liger Dancer by banishing. That's fine. And then now they're going to go Masquerade effect, dump Silverhound. Okay, so we don't want to set up double Liger. The set called by pass. Okay, just dump this, that way we have the negate. Go ahead, pass turn, they draw Meow, and then they just submit defeat. And then going on to the next game, they said, you're weird, not gonna lie. I mean, here's the thing, like, I understand if players want the best testing possible in these IronMans. So I would understand the argument of allowing them to take it back, but I also understand the argument of not allowing them to take it back. Maybe they're not here to test. Maybe they're just here because they simply want to run up their money and beat them. And what's the best way to do that in some scenarios is your opponent misplays and you force them to commit. I don't think it's really bad to force your opponent to commit in the misplays, but, you know, I'm not going to hate you if you make them do it or if you make them not do it. Now we have Lacrima, Goblin Breaker, Grand Entrance, Bone Party, Called By, Grand Breakout. They have Black Sheep, Foolish Burial Goods, Fractal, Impulse, and Fua. But, you know, when we go first, we draw Called By. We just draw the Called By. Activate the Grand Entrance, go ahead, search out Goblin. And then they said, res anything, no, normal Goblin, Goblin effect, go ahead, dump the Sleepy and Gatic. Gatic special summon itself out, Gatic effect, go ahead and try to add back Sleepy. And then they're going to go ahead and chain Fua in response, go ahead, chain Called By. They just want to Fua early, so that way it doesn't conflict with Impulse at all. They're going to go ahead and Sleepy effect, now try to special summon out. They're going to go ahead and Dominus Impulse out. They said, okay. Doesn't destroy, correct. Bone Party destroys Sleepy. Go ahead, special out Ange-Witch from deck. Should be in defense, doesn't really matter. Activate Witch and Sleepy. Grab out Seahorse, dump the Memento Fusion. Seahorse, special summon out. And then Seahorse effect to go ahead, destroy Mace, Darkblade. Ange-Witch, destroy Gatic. Summon Mace. Mace effect, destroy. Add Memento Fusion. They do play the Fiendsmith cards, obviously. So that will also be added to the end board. Memento Fusion, go ahead, bring out Creation King, and then Creation King effect, go ahead, dump 3. Dumping Acheron, Combined Creation, and Seahorse. Yeah, because they don't need to dump another Creation King, because they're going to go Berfomet to summon this one back. Grand Entrance, or Grand Breakout, go ahead, bring out Goblin, and then activate Fusion, go ahead, search out the field spell. Then Memento Fusion, banish Pop Goblin, go ahead, grab out Bone Party, and then Acheron effect, special summon itself out from the graveyard. Use those now to go Moon in the Requiem. Activate the Requiem effect. Summon out Lacrima from hand. Lacrima dumping Graver, and Graver summon itself out by putting back Moon. Activate the effect to equip, and then go into Necro equip. Make DDD. What? I was not expecting DDD there. I thought we were definitely gonna go for like Berfomet stuff because we didn't dump another Creation King. Okay. I guess we want to leave Acheron and Ange-Witch in rotation. But like, typically you don't really need to leave Acheron in rotation, right? Maybe we should have like kept the Fusion rotation over Acheron, because this card's another interruption. When you summon it back off field spell, I'm going to go ahead, set Memento Fusion, pass, they draw Foolish Burial Goods, and then activate Foolish Burial Goods, dump Black Goat Laughs, and then Black Goat Laughs, banish, called DDD, they're going to get the creation to summon Ange-Witch, and then Ange-Witch effect to go search. That's going to grab out Mace, so they can discard to go ahead and steal. Now they're going to go activate Fractal, discard to go dump Silverhound, Silverhound effect to go ahead and special summon out from the deck now, and then that's fine. Bring out the Gold Leo, and then Gold Leo effect to go ahead, search and discard. They're going to go ahead and Mace to take it. They're going to add Yellow Martin, discard Yellow Martin effect. So Martin doesn't make me discard, just adds. Doesn't he add then discard, or you discard Martin? Yeah, Leo, add Martin, discard Martin, and then Martin effect to go search. grab out Lunalight Fusion. And then from here, I mean, we have Lunalight Fusion that could fuse because our opponent has something from the extra deck. So activate Lunalight Fusion. Go ahead, bring out the Perfume Dancer, dumping Leo Dancer, Black Sheep, and then new Chain Link, Perfume 1, and then Black Sheep 2. So add back Yellow Martin, go ahead, search out Perfume. Okay, and then activate Perfume, summon out Black Sheep, and we have Silverhound set up too to negate one of the back row cards. So can I read Yellow Martin real quick? Okay, they read it, and then activate Perfume Dancer, bounce back Black Sheep, summon out the Yellow Martin from hand, and then link off into a SP to banish, chain Memento Fusion, chain SP to try to banish the Ange Witch, plus SP, chain Bone Party, chain Silverhound, so shut down Bone Party, banish Ange Witch, then they said can't resolve the fusion, so now they're gonna go Perfume, discard Foolish Burial Goods, go search Kaleido Chick, normal Kaleido Chick, dump Lunalight Tiger, Black Sheep, add back Lunalight Tiger, activate Tiger, summon out Yellow Martin. Wow, this is turned around crazy. This turned around crazy. So now from here, they're thinking about where they want to go exactly. Yeah, they already went through Lunalight Tiger. So that makes like tanky worse, but like, okay, we're still gonna go ahead, set tanky, grab out Black Sheep, and then detach the Yellow Martin to negate the board. Summon out Yellow Martin by bouncing back Lunalight Tiger, and then make Cross Sheep. Activate Lunalight Tiger, summon out the Kaleido Chick, and then we have Cross Sheep. That's not quite how that works. Yeah, there's no fusion that it points to, so that won't work. Kaleido Chick effect, go ahead, dump Lunalight Wolf. Black Sheep, discard, add back Lunalight Wolf, and then activate a Lunalight Wolf effect, go ahead, banish, and then bring out the Liger Dancer, and then Cross Sheep effect, summon out Fractal from the graveyard. Battle phase, go ahead, attack over the Gold Leo, then activate the effect of Pop. And then they said SP. This is just game though. SP doesn't stop that from attacking directly. So go ahead, swing. So what about standby? Yeah, and they didn't use the field spell to summon back out from the graveyard or anything. And that would have also potentially allowed like Acheron. We have Lacrima. I have a few things that could have tried to, chump some damage. So what about standby? Little Knight, they said it's banished. Yeah, okay. They're just trolling them now. SP to banish, you cannot attack directly. I can. I pre-called Judge. Go to Judge Calls in Coliseum. I trust you because it's unaffected. Yes. Yes. SP does not stop Liger Dancer from attacking direct. If your monster's unaffected, it's unaffected by SP. SP is like continuously affecting the monsters on your field. So they're going to go ahead and Lacrima effect, but it doesn't matter. It's just going to be game there. So now going on to the next game, or the next match, we will go ahead and see Perfect Victory versus One Way TCG. They said my friend is garbage, so we're going to go ahead and see One Way TCG go first. We got Fua, Droll, Black Sheep, Gold Leo, Foolish Burial Goods. They have Dormouse, Impulse, Baldrake, Chessie Cat, Droll, and Lockbird. So go main phase, and then they're going to go normal Dormouse, Dormouse effect, banish White Rabbit effect, pay 300, special, White Rabbit effect. Go ahead and set from the deck, so it's going to set MTP, and then drop Fua, so that was in the middle of summoning, said before Fua I was going to link, and then, okay, let's just go ahead and look at the log real quick. So they set from deck, and then sent it to grave, they sent Fua, so that was in the middle of summoning G. Okay, well, to be fair, like, technically you can't play your cards that fast, so you can't set from deck and then, like, within like the same second like link off. Like technically you're supposed to ask like res okay, or your opponent's supposed to say res, but I think they dropped Fua like fast enough there. Go ahead and make Splash Mage, they draw Droll, and then they're thinking if they want to drop Droll on themselves here, so that way they don't have to play under Fua anymore. I said sorry, thinking okay, Splash Mage effect, summon back out Dormouse from the graveyard. And then link off into Red Ransom, draw on the Gold Leo, Red Ransom effect, go ahead, search out Malice in the Mirror, and then set Malice in the Mirror, Impulse, pass, they draw Masquerade, and then go main phase. So they have Gold Leo, Foolish, Masquerade, Black Sheep, Foolish Burial. Go ahead, dump Perfume, and then that's fine. Activate Perfume. Okay, so it does suck a little bit if we want to draw first action. They're going to go ahead, Perfume, discard Gold Leo, go ahead, search out Lunalight Wolf, because if we draw them here, then we can't activate MTP. But yeah, they go ahead and still draw, and then activate the Masquerade, and then activate Masquerade effect to go dump Silverhound, Silverhound effect, go ahead, special summon out Kaleido Chick, and then anything on summon, set thinking on summon. If not, they could also dump a fusion that could make Silverhound live to try to beat like one of the back row potentially, or we could just dump a fusion to try to make Lunalight Wolf more alive. So we gotta speed it up. Said where is MTP? Shouldn't matter. It does. Like, I'll just look at logs. I don't know why being difficult. Please play faster, Beretta. Y'all took 3 minutes thinking about to draw. That's all, though. You're taking 3 minutes for everything. Kaleido Chick effect. Go ahead, dump Gold Leo. You know, I'm kind of liking the toxicness right now. I'm kind of liking it. It's making it more interesting. Activate the Lunalight Wolf. Yeah, and activate it in the MTP column, because if they activate it in this column, it could potentially be like an imperm column. So activate Lunalight Wolf effect. They're going to go ahead, chain Baldrake on the Leo Dancer. We can still resolve Wolf, though, to go ahead and bring out the Perfume Dancer. Can't search because Droll, though. They said you normal summon Kaleido, question mark. They said Hound. So now Perfume, try to bounce back. They're going to activate Malice in the Mirror. And then new Chain Link. Activate Red Ransom, pay 900, special, go ahead, banish. And then banish March Hare, pay 300, add itself back to hand. Yeah, can't use Red Ransom to search because Droll, and then Perfect Victory admits defeat. Wait, I wish we could go back, like, just a second so I could see what they had. So now going on to the next game, we have Perfect Victory. Going first, we have Masquerade, Ash, Lancia, Tanky, Perfume. They have Perulia, Lancia, Chessy Cat, Baldrake, and White Rabbit. So go main phase. It said standby phase, Perulia. Yep. That's fine. Main phase, Masquerade, dump Silverhound, Silverhound effect, go ahead, bring out Gold Leo effect, add Kaleido Chick, discard Kaleido Chick, Perfume to summon out Kaleido Chick, and then in response, they have Baldrake to go ahead and boop, banish that, which is huge. Like, getting that card out of rotation is very good also. And then on res, drop Lancia, so that way they can't Perfume search. Now they're going to go activate Tanky, grab out Black Sheep. Okay. That's fine. And then they're going to go activate Black Sheep effect, discard, go ahead, search out Polly. And then Gold Leo effect, add back the Black Sheep, activate Polly, go ahead, bring out the Perfume Dancer, new Chain Link. We have Perfume 1, Black Sheep 2, Masquerade 3. Add back Polly, add back Gold Leo, search out the Perfume from the deck to the hand. They said you added Leo, question mark, yes, and Perfume, right? Other cards I know, Polly. Activate the Perfume to bounce back. They said, what, Masquerade, you had the discard, no? Yes, I just bounced it, no? Wait, I'm confused. They said no? Wait. Am I tripping? Did they not they didn't discard off it, right? Activate the effect, return to hand, return to hand, return to hand. You added Leo and Perfume, yes, other cards I know, Polly. Masquerade, you had the discard, yes, I just bounced it, no. I'm confused, wait. Did we really just, like, let our opponent resolve this and not discard? And they just said, Masquerade, you had the discard, no. Yes, I just bounced it. I'm confused. What does that even mean? Like, what? That has nothing to do with what they asked, and they just went over it. What? Am I tripping? Like, there's just no way, right? They used the effect, they resolved it, you discard one. It's not like middle of the chain link, you bounce with Perfume. It's not like I add back the hand and then, oh, okay, now that I added back the hand, middle chain link, let me Perfume Dancer bounce this. So now they're going to make SP pass, can't banish because Lancia, pass, they draw, battle phase, attack over SP, and then go in the main phase 2, normal Chessy Cat, and then on summon a Chessy Cat, they're going to go ahead and Lancia. If Lancia gets hit with Called By, And then when they go Chesty Cat effect, we can Ash Blossom it, so that's why they did it on summon. And also, it's not really that big of a difference anyways. If Lancia resolves, it's basically the same thing. So go ahead, drop the Lancia. Well, I guess technically, if they activate the effect, you get to see, like, do they have a Malice card in hand or not. Go Dark Charmer effect, summon out the Perfume Dancer, and then link those off. Okay, there's just no way we're making Gorgon like this. Sure. Pass to draw Foolish Burial Goods. Like, normally you just, like, almost strictly make this card off, like, IP or make it into a board. You don't really, like, end on this card. Activate Masquerade and then activate Perfume. Okay, discard Poly, search out Lunalight Wolf. And then on resolution, go ahead, activate Droll and Lockbird. Okay, so they know the last card in hand's a Malice card because they tried to activate Chesty Cat. Foolish Burial, dump Serenade Dance, and then activate these Serenade Dance. Banish, discard Ash Blossom, bring out Kaleido Chick. Kaleido Chick effect, go ahead, dump for cost. The Leo Dancer, Masquerade, go ahead, dump. The Yellow Martin, said my B is can we play a little bit faster? Yellow Martin special summon itself out, bounce back Kaleido Chick, normal Kaleido Chick, dump the Leo Dancer, activate Lunalight Wolf, Wolf effect, go ahead, banish to summon, and then bring out the Liger Dancer, and then move it on to game 3 now. We will go ahead and we will see Malice decide to go first, and then opening hands, we have Fua, Ash, Fua, Harpies, Lunalight Wolf, they have Thrust, Lancia, D-Barrier, Talents, GWC, no wait, both players brick. They feel so good about double Fua, but yep, set D-Barrier, set GWC, pass, they draw Perulia, main phase. I mean, they don't even have to activate the Harpies here. Like, technically you could, and if they activate MTP, you get to Ash it now. Instead of, like, potentially playing into, like, Thrust or Talents on their turn, or Called By if they draw it. Activate Harpies, chain D-Barrier, just calling Fusion. Then now they're just going to pass to draw White Rabbit, drop Perulia. They said in main phase 1, haha, no, normal White Rabbit, draw Dominus Impulse. White Rabbit, go ahead, set MTP. And then on res, drop a Fua, activate Talents to look at hand. And then, yeah, what do they even choose to hit? They said we'll send back the Ash Blossom so that way they can resolve the Rust. And MTP, activate MTP, banish, go ahead, search out March Hare, and then White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon itself out, and we get to attack again, and then activate Thrust, go ahead and set from deck, set DDG, and then pass, they draw Perulia, so now standby phase, activate DDG, which is a very interesting choice, right, because we know that they actually didn't have a playable hand at this point. So, shouldn't we wait until, like, what's the punish? I don't know what the punish is. It's not like they have anything that's, like, gonna send for cost, like, a Mathmech Circular, like, instantly. If they normal Kaleido Chick, you just flip DDG. So now they go ahead, pass, and then they draw into Nib. Okay, go main phase, well, standby phase. They're gonna go ahead, drop Fua. They said Fua question mark. Yeah, go ahead and activate Fua, and then activate Perulia. So now they're just not going to play this turn because they don't want them to draw anything. And then main phase 2, pass, they draw Lunalight Tiger. And then normal summon out Lunalight Tiger, battle phase Crash, and then try to pass, end of main, March Hare, summon, banish White Rabbit effect, chain Dominus Impulse, they draw March Hare, normal summon out March Hare. They know it's Lunalight Wolf in hand, so that's just game. They said same account next. Okay, now on to the third and final match. We have Perfect Victory versus one-way TCG, and we know that one-way, you know, has to be playing Malice this game. Perfect Victory is pulling up with Lunalight again. We have Masquerade, Fua, Serenade Dance, Impulse, Ash. They have Impulse, Dormouse, Magma, White Rabbit, March Hare. So go main phase, activate Masquerade, dump the Silverhound, and then Silverhound effect to go ahead and special summon out from deck. They're going to Dominus Impulse that, set Dominus Impulse, pass, they draw Druid's Worm, and then normal summon out Dormouse. Link off in the Lingeribo so they don't try to activate Dormouse effect. Potentially trying to play around something like Imperm because they just want the Lingeribo set up first. March Hare, banish, then Dormouse, pay 300, special summon itself out. And then Dormouse effect go banish. I guess this also help playing around like Dominus Impulse 2. Then activate Chesty Cat, special summon itself out. So it's playing around like, you know, 2 of the popular trap cards. Chesty Cat, banish White Rabbit, draw Imperm, Fua. Then White Rabbit, pay 300 special. White Rabbit effect, go ahead, set GWC from deck. Sure. Go ahead and make a Cryptor. Then from here, also they just didn't pay enough life points, right? Yeah, they haven't paid enough. Then they're gonna go ahead and make Cryptor, Magma effect, sure. Kind of seemed like we were going like way overkill there. But on to the next game, especially after we saw Perfect Victory, one game like Search Nib, like, you know, very real chance that they could have that card in their hand. Now we have Tanky, Kaleido Chick, Sanctum, Tanky, Lancia, which would also, you know, help further push the reason why they set a card, because they set Impulse because they have Nib in hand, maybe. Now they have Malison, Underground, Ash, Nib, Chesty Cat, draw. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and activate Tanky, search out Gold Leo, and then drop Droll and Lockbird on res, set Sanctum, pass, they draw backup, activate Sanctum, they're going to go ahead and Ash Blossom that, and then that's fine. We have Lancia, so activate Field Spell, chain Lancia. They're so mad that we got the 1-for-1 trade with it. But they drew backup for turn, so it's like, it's not a bad draw. It's not a bad draw if they decide to try to commit here. Said Thinking Hard, Lancia sucks. So normal summon out Chessie, make Lingeribo, and then backup, obviously. I mean, we're not passing with Lingeribo. That's not real. Yeah, I was about to say, if we committed the Chessie, you have to commit the backup. It's not a choice. Summon backup, backup effect, go ahead, search out Wizard, and then discard Nib, special summon Wizard. Yeah, okay, Wizard effect, special summon itself, plus special summon back out Chessie from the graveyard. Okay, then I want to make Splash Mage, but now we're going to Splash Mage summon back out. Okay, summon out Wizard, link off into Whitebinder. Whitebinder effect, go ahead, set MTP, and then link off all those into the Code Talker. A Code Talker effect, summon out Whitebinder. And then Battle Phase, go ahead, swing. Yeah, and the Code Talker gains the 500 because it summoned one back. Pass, they draw Black Sheep. Okay, so they have a Code and MTP so far. Potentially March Hare, banish Whitebinder, draw. So now we're going to see Lunalight go main phase, Black Sheep, discard to go ahead and search out Poly from the deck to the hand. They said which effect? The only effect that they can activate to grab Poly. Now normal summon out Gold Leo effect. Now I would definitely want to stop this, but it sucks. I was going to say, because if you code it means your MTP's not set up. They're going to go activate Tanky. They said, wait, I have response, question mark? Oh, yeah, because I guess they wanted to activate this on resolution and try to March Hare banish that right away. But they don't need to, technically, because they have Whitebinder as an interruption at some point. So they could, like, instead of trying to draw a hand trap early on, they could just use the Whitebinder as an interruption. I guess you could just MTP search for this now, sure. That is okay, I guess. Activate Poly, and then thinking in response, go ahead, just use those. Bring out the Leo, or the Perfume Dancer 1, Yellow Martin 2, Kaleido Chick 3. Add back Poly, search Masquerade, search Perfume. Then anything on res? Nope. Okay, so they don't try to, like, banish everything. They would still have Silverhound, which is still pretty good. Still really good. So now, activate Perfume, special summon out the Kaleido Chick. And then, anything here? They said Masquerade's good. I don't know the other card. It's Poly, though. Yeah, they was gonna say they do know it. So now, in this position, are they going to do anything? So no Masquerade effect on activation. There's nothing on activation. It's an ignition effect. Yes, so I can continue. Just want to point out that this has been 4 minutes of thinking. As you tell me to play faster, you're right, but go on. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like in an IronMan, like, if you're going to take a while, you shouldn't really tell your opponent to hurry up. But, like, sure, if they do take, like, 5 minutes on one play, like, sure, you could be like, hey, yo, hurry it up a little bit, man. Otherwise, it's going to take, like, 5 hours. So now they're going to go activate Perfume, discard Poly, go ahead, search out Lunalight Tiger. And then, so can I read the Lunalight Tiger real quick? And they said that's fine, because they still have Masquerade on field they could use to dump. Lunalight Tiger effect, summon out Yellow Martin. Okay, yeah, and if they had gone, what, like Masquerade, Silverhound, go dump. And they have Lunalight Tiger that can special summon back out, but they'd have to, like, Poly off, because they'd be Silverhound locked. That's not true, though, right? Because they haven't used Perfume Dancer. Masquerade, dump Silverhound. Silverhound effect to go special. And then that's fine. Go ahead, bring out the Gold Leo. And then activate Kaleido Chick, dump Lunalight Wolf. Gold Leo effect, add back Lunalight Wolf. And then here we're going to go activate Dancer, bounce back Leo, special Leo, so that way we're not Silverhound locked anymore. Then make a Dugaris, and then activate the Dugaris effect to special summon back out from the graveyard in defense position. And then anything on that summon now, like, it's just so tough, like, you just have to let it go. Yeah, it's fine. Activate Kaleido Chick, go ahead, dump Leo Dancer, and then here, when they activate Lunalight Wolf, they have to do it now, otherwise they just set up Liger for free. So banish Whitebinder, special summon out, Whitebinder, pay 900, go ahead, draw into Perulia, then Whitebinder, banish the Leo Dancer, Silverhound, and then the Black Sheep. Okay, yeah, and they already perfumed, so now they're just gonna make Cross Sheep, and then Yellow Martin, to do what? To bounce back to special summon out. They have the Kaleido Chick put back into the graveyard. Activate Tigers, summon out Kaleido Chick. Yeah, then Kaleido Chick, dump Leo Dancer. Technically, they could Cross Sheep, make all their monsters lose 700 attack, but that doesn't matter too much. And then I just don't know exactly what they're planning on going for here. They're going to overlay, make Gallant Granite effect, attach goes search, go ahead, search out Nib from the deck to the hand. Then they're just going to go ahead and go activate the Lunalight Wolf. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, for a second, I forgot that they didn't actually use that card, and that it was just placed, and then they banished. So I said, I don't know what they're going to do from here, but it's very obvious what they're going to do from here is just slaughter them. Battle phase, effect, dump, and they can't activate anything during battle phase anyway, so the card they draw doesn't matter at that point. So now going on to game 3 of match 3, we have Perulia, Talents, Impulse, Foolish Burial, Fua. They have MTP, Backup, Ash, Thrust, Terraforming. So they're going to drop Perulia, they Ash it, Terraforming, go ahead, search, grab out Field Spell. I mean, they didn't really need to Ash Perulia, like, you know, you have Field Spell, Backup, but okay, they're going to go ahead, Fua, and then Dormouse effect to try to summon out. They're going to Impulse it, activate Thrust, go ahead, set D-Barrier, set MTP, pass, they draw Ash, go main phase. They said, actually thinking maybe I should D-Barrier right away, but you don't need to. You don't need to MTP right away either. So now activate Foolish Burial. Go ahead, dump Yellow Martin. Yellow Martin effect goes search. Grab out Masquerade from the deck to the hand. And then activate Masquerade. Activate the effect to go ahead, send Silverhound. Silverhound effect goes special summon. They're going to go ahead and D-Barrier, calling Fusion. Which they don't need to do because they don't have Silverhound set up. Because they don't have a Fusion in graveyard or anything. But Silverhound's going to go ahead, bring out Gold Leo, and then Gold Leo effect, go ahead, search Kaleido Chick, discard Kaleido Chick, Gold Leo effect, add back Kaleido Chick, normal summon out Kaleido Chick, on summon MTP. They do have Ash, so they're going to go ahead and Ash Blossom that. So they can't fuse, they have Kaleido Chick effect, dump Leo Dancer, they have Yellow Martin that could bounce back, so that way they can make a rank 4. Go ahead, swing. Main phase 2, Yellow Martin, bounce back, Gold Leo, special summon itself out. And then what, make Babushka? Yeah, make Babushka. And then just pass. They draw into Malice in the Mirror. That's not helping them there. Yeah, they just go ahead, GG. Then they said, GG's. Alright, so that's going to be it for the Iron Man. That was a pretty solid Iron Man overall, and with that being said, we see Perfect Victory end up winning with the Lunalight strategy, and the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.